Alright, welcome back guys for some more K2 version 2 here in Factorio on Bear's Den. Holy crap, how many more words can I do to make an intro today? Anyways, we had our live stream over on Patreon. Um, you guys will be seeing that here after this video. Um, if you are a free member over there on Patreon, we got a bunch of work done, doubled up the amount of wood production. We're probably going to need to do even more than that. Upgraded our coke so we have more of it, and redid the power for it. Unfortunately, these do not cover the entire thing unless we put it in the middle, and I didn't feel like doing the underground thing in the middle, so I just put 3 of the wooden ones along the bottom. That took care of it fine. Also took care of modernizing the glass. I didn't, though, remember to actually do that part. We will probably need to set up more crushers for the glass for making the stone. And the big thing that got taken care of is iron and steel got removed from up there and rerouted the iron that was coming over here. It's now coming down. There's 2 belts of it even coming down. And we have this big monstrosity down here. I made it this wide because that's how wide that the red underground belts can go. I wanted to make sure I had plenty of room. I left room here so we can have a train run through. I had planned on starting the laying track and stuff, but I completely forgot we never made track, so we're going to do that today. But I modernized everything down here with the better poles, faster inserters for the inputs. We have 2 already running for steel and a 3rd one ready to go whenever we need to put it in down there. And then I ended up doing 2 for iron for when we have big bulk amounts of iron needing to be done. Typically, we're only needing 1 at a time, so it's not that big a deal. I did make sure that they're about as long as they can be and still be filled with the red lines. I did do this. I did forget to do this, though. I did do this output priority thing for these and make sure that they both have 2 lines coming in so that they can go as fast as they possibly can, which is going pretty well. This is as much as we can get here. So until we get to better belts, we're going to have to just keep making more steel down. But I did leave enough room we can add on when we get blue belts, and then there's also green and purple belts after that. Also, I had some weird mess up over here with coal. That was taken care of. Also, I did this here because these, well, I thought this one is getting stone. I thought the other ones were too, but apparently it's only this one that's getting stone and coal. The other 2 are just coal. Other 3 are just coal. But I went ahead and put in a filter here to split them out, get more of the coal out. We do still have a little bitty baby coal vein right here that I want to get mined out soon so it's out of the way. I'm thinking we're going to have the iron drop off over here for ore. I'm still not sure what we're doing for when we're offloading iron and steel to somewhere else. I'm probably going to end up putting that over here, but I'm not sure yet because we do still need to get copper down here at some point somewhere, because this is just going to be a belt mess here in the middle probably. And our copper we haven't been using that much of, so it's still on regular furnaces up here. But what I wanted to get done for today first is making tracks, so we have some tracks. And I also want to get glass finally automated over to the belt. We need to go look at the belt and figure out where we're putting glass. I'm assuming it's going to go on one of these belts that we don't have running through here, because when we originally set this up, this is going to be copper, but we can put something on one of these belts. I don't think we're going to need 3 copper because we're going to use trains and offload as much stuff as possible from this original area here. So I don't know that we're going to need all 4 of those. But we also have these 4 here that we can use for glass as well. But I think I'll go ahead and just put glass here on this bottom one. We're going to go ahead and automate up the greenhouses. That way we have them when we need them, because, well, as we start adding more things in here that are using our coke, we are definitely going to need more wood. So that's going to be the first thing that we get done. Also, I want to get rid of those out of my inventory. I do not need to be carrying them around. And I think we're just going to grab the glass here, turn it around, and we'll have it just come down here and go across right here. And yeah, I'm just going to move this stupid shelter. I don't ever use the thing for anything. Let's get rid of all of those, these, that. Those are rifle ammo. We can actually use those. Alright, so that'll get glass onto the belt. We'll have to keep an eye on the crushers and the smelters, see if we need to get more of them up and going. For making the greenhouses here, we do need wood, which we do not have on the main line. We only have it going over for the research currently. We need iron beams, automation cores, the glass, and the wood. So I think we will probably put them like right here. Maybe we'll put them, yeah, we'll put them right here. We're not going to need a ton of these. We're not really going to need wood for anything else. So we definitely don't need wood on the belt. We only really need one of these for making this. So we're just going to put this over here. We are going to need glass for other things. I looked it up in the book here just to see what all we were going to need glass for. And we're going to need it for the electrolysis plants, filtration plants, electronic components, lights if we decide to do them, solar panels. So that's why I decided we're going to go ahead and put the glass on the belt. Let's go ahead and just run this over and hook it up to our existing wood line we have right here. Which is only going over there to our circuits. We could have ran it from up there, and I actually probably will later change that around. Not gonna bother it right now. I forgot we needed it for basic circuits there. Alright, so let's get the glass up here. We're not gonna do any of the other stuff over here. All of the other stuff we're gonna do with glass later on. We'll do down at the end down there. I can grab these. Those rifle ammo. Drop them off. Alright, now don't want that there. Don't want that there. Actually not gonna have that there either. Just this. And this. That'll get the glass up here for us. That'll take care of putting it in. And at some point I need to get this all ran through here because it bugs me when it's not there. I guess that time is going to be now. Alright, so we need to also get automation cores, which are made down here. So let's go ahead and run another line up through here. And we're going to have automation core there. And then we need to get the iron girders here. So what we'll end up doing is we can do this. This can come in on this side. And then this can come down here. And we'll make sure that, come on, that is like that. So then the automation cores will only fill up that side. So then that'll take care of getting both of them up here. Go ahead and use that to start inputting it. And then we'll just have a box up here, limited down to 1. That'll be enough for that. And then we can get a lot more wood taken care of. And I forgot we didn't have this. So I guess I will go ahead. Give me just a second and I'm going to change this over and have it come in from down yonder. Alright, so there we go. Now they're making our greenhouses. So all of that will be good for when we need to upgrade those. Glass is really coming in slow. So we probably need to go ahead and take a look at getting more crushers put in for that. But I also want to get rails done today, which need steel beams and stone. So we need to get steel beams, which are here. We need to get steel beams that direction. So we can go ahead and put those going that way, probably here. We're probably not ever going to use that for the other circuits, but we may. So I thought I grabbed undergrounds. Where the hell did all my undergrounds go? I definitely did not use them all. I have no idea what I did with them. Alright, so stone area is way over there. Let's go ahead and run this across. I need to put this up here. Give me a second. Be right back. Alright, went and got more undergrounds again. Still not sure how that was a problem. I got the steel over here, so let's go ahead and get these rails done. I am going to end up moving that shelter again here in a second, I believe. We're going to put these here. Do this. Run stone across like that. And that across there. This will be for our rails. And yes, I'm going to move this damn shelter one more time. Hopefully for the very last time. I am tired of moving this stupid thing. Alright, so then we'll have stone come in here. We'll have the steel beams come in there. And then we'll have the outputs up here. And that's probably going to be way more than what these are going to be able to handle for the putting them in the box. But we'll deal with that when we can with bulk inserters when we get to that point. Alright, so there's our rails. And we can use one of those. Offload into there. So now we will have rails when we need them. And I'm going to limit that to 10 stacks. So we have plenty of them made up ahead of time. And let's go ahead, since we've got everything pretty much made up to this point, let's go ahead and get the food chemistry started. And then we can start on the mineral water, the oil processing, silicon processing, and flare stack after that. The oil processing, we have to actually start getting some oil in, and then we will have that, and then we can start on that'll actually give us the refinery, and the fluid chemistry will give us electrolysis and chemistry plants. So all of that is going to be very important. Now, is this the last thing we're going to have? No, silicon processing, mineral water processing, and the flare stack are all going to have the basics. I don't see anything else down here that's going to have basics. All right, so when we get these three done, then we can take out the basics. Power's getting really close to running full, except these are not running because I never got the pipes in here for the water. So go ahead and get those in there. That'll take care of that issue. And hopefully we can hold that off a little bit longer. We're probably going to have to put in a few more, to be perfectly honest. And then we can start getting solid fuels soon-ish. And see if we can get some other power production things. We are starting to get outside of our wall down here with pollution, along with over here. We got nothing to really worry about over there. So we are going to have to keep an eye on that. Hopefully we will get to military science rather soon. Yeah, the military card's right there. That way we can get into doing radars, I believe is. Ooh, there's a gas power plant. Interesting. I want to get radars done so we can start seeing what's going on around here. But we haven't got them unlocked yet. We only have the little sentinel things, and I don't want to make a bunch of those. But anyways, that's going to be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget, if you like watching longer flow videos, go check out the Patreon. It'll be the one we just did, upgrading everything, will be released shortly after this video, so you can go and check it out. And we're gonna kind of start doing one of these each week. On the weekend, Saturday nights, it's gonna be like really late at night for anybody in the US, really early in the morning for anybody in Europe. But either Friday or Saturday, probably Saturday night, we'll be doing those to get everything done up for the rest of the week. And you guys are going to start, as you notice, this is on Monday. You're going to have like 3 of these every week if I can keep up with it for the foreseeable future, because our Minecraft series that was in this time slot has ended, and so we have more time to the open space that can be filled with K2V2. And of course, if you want to see them back to back, you can become a member here on YouTube. All members get access to the videos on Saturday or Sunday that are going to be coming out that week. So if you don't want to wait for a day in between, you can watch all 3 of them back to back whenever you would like, just by becoming a member. And that is the last you're going to hear about that. I ain't bugging y'all about it every damn episode. So, since we had that, hit the buttons, do the things, and I'll see you guys next time.